What is up, everyone? Welcome to Checkpoint Reached, the gaming podcast where we talk games, movies, TV shows, anything you like. Today, we're actually being one of our famous Let's Plays. We're doing the game Saros. This is a trial that I had on PlayStation for 2 hours, and we're just going to talk about it a little bit in this little segment here. I am Lex, of course, joined once again, like always, by my friend Ernie. Ernie, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing well, dude. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for asking, dude.
Of course, dude. You know what's funny is when right now we're trying to count to the episode. I was trying to record it. I pressed record and I stopped the recording and I pressed record like twice, dude. I was double clicking, bro. I don't know why I clicked so much, but I messed up the thing. But hey, we're fine. But it was really funny because I was like, well, why am I stressing out about this record button? But continue, my friend.
Yeah, it was funny because I thought I was going too fast because you got silent for a second, but obviously you're waiting for me.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm playing Saros. I told Ernie, I says to Ernie, this game is fun. I think I talked about it last week where the boss fight ended at the trial when I was about to beat him. But this is just a clip of me playing some gameplay. And so you can all see for yourselves if you're into this game. And to be honest with you, I like the game kind of a little bit more than Returnal, but I do want to go back and play Returnal. And it's a good looking game. I'll tell you that much, dude.
Definitely. I mean, right now, what the gameplay we're showing, it doesn't look as great because I think it's streaming through 720p, so it kind of it definitely makes it less appealing. But I know for sure that it looks really pretty because I mean, I went back and I know you had mentioned Returnal, and I was playing Returnal. And I was like, dang, this game. And I'm on the base PS5, and I'm like, man, this game looks gorgeous, and I can only imagine how beautiful this game looks. So.
Yeah, and I'm running it on the Pro. So this is on the Pro, obviously, like Ernie said, the 720. But yeah, you basically just move super fast, and as you can see, I just fell a little while ago. Oh shoot, sorry. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna see me fighting some monsters, dude. But hey, how's your gaming time, Ernie? I know we're playing this right now, but I know you have some little updates on your Switch, and I'd love to hear them.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I mean, as of now, well, because I mean, we're gonna get into what we're playing, but I've been tinkering, right? And I'm a big tinker with a lot of my little consoles that I have, and the Nintendo Switch is one of my recent sort of consoles that I've been messing around with a little bit. So I ended up modding it, like I stated a while ago, if you guys were listening to the episode. And I finally got it done. Like, I have it to where I want it. I like everything that I have on there. What I ended up wanting to do was I wanted it to be my daily driver. So basically I could take it wherever I want, and it's very small, portable, very lightweight, plays a lot of great games that I own. And then I also am able to put some of the emulation that I have on that console, like Turbo Graphics or PC Engine games and stuff like that. And so I was having a lot of issues with PC Engine, which is like an old console that I think it came to America, but I don't think it did as well here. I think it did really well in Japan. And I got it to work on the Switch, and I am very happy, and I'm set up. I'm like good to go. So like that console, I've been taking it everywhere. It's funny because I sent you a video of not that particular game because it's Castlevania, the Rondo of Blood. There's like a modded version that plays like the English audio because that game just came out in Japan. Eventually it came out here and they did all this whole thing, but it doesn't matter. You need to hear another. But if you want a good look at more, I can definitely tell you guys more about it, but I will bore you with that. And I sent Lex a video like recently because, like I said, I've been gaming it on the Nintendo Switch a little bit. I was with a couple of buddies from work, and one of my buddies suggested, hey, get Super Smash Bros. And I'm like, yeah, I have it. I just got to download it because I have the purchase and stuff. And I was like, I have all the DLC too, because like I was invested in the Switch a long time ago, but now I'm coming back to it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll put the game on and we'll play. So I put all the DLC, everything, got it ready, and then we started playing, bro. It was funny because for whatever reason, it erased all my content, so all my saved data. And so I didn't have any characters unlocked like I used to. So we were playing, and as we were playing, we were unlocking characters. And it's funny because if we would play each other, and whoever would win would fight the unlocked character, like you would have to fight it to unlock it. And we just kind of kept playing like that. We were playing for a minute. It was a lot of fun, dude. I was like, oh my gosh, like we should definitely continue to do this. And I told them, oh, should we like do adventure mode, which is like the little story mode for the game? So the Switch is a lot of fun, and it's brought me back to this like sort of like, I don't know, like, you know, that nostalgic feeling of like playing together. You know what I mean? And I guess I got that back, and it was a lot of fun, man. I had a great time. So yeah, that's my little console going. And the other thing I was playing is I finally bought Assassin's Creed Shadows. I got it for the Nintendo Switch too, though. It was like $35 at Best Buy. It was on sale, and so I wanted to give that game a try and kind of see where it was now, you know, in terms of like any updates or anything like that. And the game is cool. I mean, I've only played like maybe about 30 minutes or so of it, but I definitely am thinking of continuing to play. I feel like I shouldn't have bought in it though, because I was really invested in Death Stranding, and now I kind of just, I'm like, I stopped and I'm like, dude, I shouldn't have done that. But I bought so many Assassin's Creed stuff. Yeah, like I told you, I had gone on a sale or like a buying spree for Assassin's Creed, so I got Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue, and Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, but for the Switch. And I was playing them on the Switch too, and it was like $30 at Best Buy. And it was funny because I FaceTimed Lex, and I was like, dude, do you want to see the future of gaming? And I know you guys, if you've been listening to our YouTube channel for a while, you'll know that obviously there's games are going strictly digital for the most part, right? And I showed him a picture because I got a box of Assassin's Creed, those 3 games, right, for $30 or $20, I guess. And I was like, I called him and I'm like, look, check this out, look at the future. And I opened it, and it's the box, and it has like where the game cartridge should be, but inside there's no cartridge. It's literally just the game code. And I was like, oh my god, dude! And we were laughing about it, right? Like, this is the future. This is the future, dude. It's been here.
But, yeah, I mean, yeah, they've already been doing it. Wait, yeah. I didn't know you got Black Flag, or you're talking about the old one.
I got the old one, yeah, because it came bundled. I was just trying to get Rogue, but I was gonna buy Resync, but I don't think I'm going to play that. I'd rather focus on games that I haven't finished, because I know Resync is great and all, but I've already beaten it. You know what I mean? And I will eventually get it, but just I'd rather focus on newer experiences, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that like in a bad way, where it's like diminishing the value of what you like. If you guys are playing, and I would be playing it too, but it's like I definitely want to focus on other things, especially because my time is going to be up. I'm going to go back to school soon, so it's going to be I want to finish other stuff right now. But yeah, Lex, I've spoken enough about my sort of, you know, gaming story here, but what about you, my friend? What have you been doing?
Well, I wanted to get back to you real quick on the whole Super Smash Brothers journey, because yeah, dude, it's funny, like, you know, back in I mean, obviously I played it when I was younger, but like back in high school, my buddy Danny, he had the GameCube. It might have been the Wii, I'm not sure which one he had, but we'd play on like GameCube controllers, and literally like sometimes during the weekends, if we had nothing to do, we'd all go to his garage and you know partake in, you know, like drinking or whatever we're doing.
Partake.
And I know, smoke with the devil's lettuce, you know, but but we would play that all night, dude, and we just had big tournaments, all 4 of us, and it was such a blast. Yeah. So I can see like the beauty and the fun of that, because yeah, it's a very nostalgic thing as well. I always suck at I've mentioned this on the show before, but I just suck at fighting games. But that one I always had a good time. I would sometimes reign victorious, but other than that, I was usually not the best. But that's a lot of fun, dude. I'm glad that's freaking awesome. You can get it on the Switch and getting it all modded up and ready to go. I thought you said Mog. You were mogging. No,
what is it? Mean mogging, or what's the mogging thing called? What do you say with that?
That's what it is. Face mogging, right? Like,
face mogging. What they call it? That's what it is.
Pain is the first step.
Oh, I should say too, if you haven't noticed too in this gameplay, this is the beginning, like kind of the tutorial stuff. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of things that are telling you how to play.
You know, what's funny is
I want to say that
I want to mention something about this game, because right now that you're playing, obviously we're watching it. It's funny how fast you're moving, and I feel there's I mean, the game's already fast, but I feel also like there's an urgency to the way you're playing, because you only have 2 hours of a trial, so you're trying to go fast.
Well, I mean, no, I feel like the game just in general just feels like this way. Like even if I didn't have the trial time, and obviously I shared with you all that I ended up losing that time because of the boss. But dude, so yeah, what have I been playing? I have been playing some Black Flag Resynced. Been still digging and chopping at the bit. My game times with that game has been very kind of just depends how I'm feeling. Like I'll play it for like max 45 minutes and then like maybe just move on or whatever. And it's not because I don't like it. It's just like that's just how I am. Like I want to try play something else or I have other stuff to do. I feel like I've been pretty busy this week, funny enough, but or keeping busy at least. Yeah, so I've been playing that. It's still look at that thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I get distracted. It's hard. It's when you're playing, it's hard to like get my train of thought. But I'll see that I got to pause it for you guys so I can talk. Yeah, so Black Flag, I've been playing that. I'm enjoying it. Still a great game. Looks fantastic. I'm doing the thing that I said I wasn't going to try to do. Is I still go out and end up doing side stuff. I just can't like shake it. You know what I mean? That's just how I am when I play these games. Like if it's around me and I'm passing by, I will do it, dude. I'm like, I'm there. It's here. I'm going to just do it. Because when I first played Black Flag on the PS4, that was like one of the games that I 100%, not 100%ed, but I would visit all the islands. And sorry, I'll start back in a second, y'all. I had to send a message out real quick, but it'll be sorry. I feel bad. I had to pause it real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so I have that same feeling with the game, and it's my curse, dude. It's a blessing and a curse, right? Because I'm getting the full game experience, but also I'm just spending a lot more time on this game. But it's a lot of fun. I'm having a blast. But the other game I'm playing, and I kept my promise, dude, from last week for you all. I am still playing Cyberpunk. I am near the end. I am getting very close. The last mission is there. Did I talk about beating the DLC on one of the episodes?
I don't recall. I know you told me about it, but I don't know if you talked about it during the episode. So, I mean, you could kind of briefly mention it. Go for it.
Yeah, so, and sorry, y'all, I had to pause because, I want my thoughts to be clear. But, yeah, the Phantom Liberty, so I ended up beating that. It's funny because it didn't really hit. It was cool, dude. Like, one of the last things you do, and I don't want to talk spoilers. I mean, it's been out for a long time, but there's like a specific thing you do, and it's really cool. Like this little area you go into that's new, and it is such a cool area. And I was hoping there was a little more to it, but anyway, it was really cool. But the only thing with the story, that mode, it didn't hit just because I took such a long break from playing the game, and that's my fault, right? I'm like, I didn't play it long enough to see it all the way through. So that's why I kind of feel like I didn't want to go straight to the end of Cyberpunk's story, because like I said, the final mission is there. I know which one it is. I know what it's called, but I'm still doing little things to like kind of fill out the story time, just because like I feel like I owe myself that because I took such a long break. Like it would feel unfulfilling for me to just pick it up and go straight to that last level and just be like, all right, I'm done after all this time. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, yeah, it definitely does. And I think it would have more of resonance or had you been continuing to play, because I mean there's so much content there, especially the way like you kind of speak to all the characters and everything, and it's definitely a lot, you know what I mean? So I understand what you mean by that.
Yeah, so I'm trucking. I was hoping I would have beats by the time we recorded, but you know what, I'm like I said, I'm taking my time, but I am thinning down on the side stuff. Like there's a bunch of side stuff, but I'm not doing all like the smaller side stuff. That makes sense, because there's a lot of like things where like, oh, you steal cars or you go fight these psycho killers, or what are they called, cyber killers or something like that. Like I'm not doing all that stuff. Maybe every once in a while if I run into it, yes. But I'm trying to do more of like the story side quest. And dude, it's been great. I did a couple good ones that are really awesome. But I'm almost there, dude. I think by next week I'll have it done. We'll be set, dude. And finally I'll get Cyberpunk done after how long? When did that game come out?
Oh,
2019?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you and I both. I mean, it took me a long time to like actually get back into the game, right?
It is kind of funny, like when I hear people, like the people that I've heard talk about Cyberpunk are usually have the same stories. Like I think Kyle, friend of the channel, Kyle, he's even said like, yeah, I have to go back and beat it. Like it's another podcast I listen to,
right? Where it's like they enjoy it.
No, it's not.
But something always comes up or something. But continue.
And it's kind of, it's kind of a testament to the game, right? Is that people will stop playing it, and usually when you stop playing a game, it's because like, oh, I'm just kind of done. Something else came up. Don't think about it again. But that game is good enough to be like, I need to go back and finish it because it is a great game. Obviously, it had a bad rep because when it first launched, but yeah, it is a really good game. It's a deep world, pretty dark world, right? There's really no really happy endings in Night City as I've seen so far. I haven't beat the game yet, but
yeah, that's funny because
yeah,
I've had people say
kinda
that about the game Starfield, where like it's like that's the complete opposite of the game, where it's like if you stop playing that game, you don't want to go back. This is
yeah, that's how I felt with it. That's how I felt with it too. And I think about like once going back, but yeah, it didn't hit, man. That game was too hyped up. I do want to share a story. I know I talked a long time, so I'll try to keep this quick.
Oh, please.
I do want to share the story. I want to share the story what happened to me. So my PC, I just got it back in, I think it was January. When I got it, I set it up and everything worked great, right? As of recently, I've tried to play some Fortnite with some friends. I've tried to play even the game Peak. But dude, it just got to the point where my computer would just start beginning to crash. We're going to slow everything down. People weren't able to hear me on the audio, and like it was very choppy. It would just like kill my computer to the point where I had to restart it, right? And I'm like, what is going on? So I hit up my friends. They're a little bit more PC savvy. I mean, I know you are as well, but I just happened to be talking to them at the time, and it happened when I was playing with them. Friend of the channel, Paul and Jamie. So they had me run some tests on it, and they noticed that like it wasn't cooling properly. Like it was really hot inside my PC, right? So I went ahead and emailed the company. I won't say their names, but
we're not getting paid. I
emailed the company.
Yet. I'm just kidding.
I know we're not getting paid, but I'm not gonna badmouth them. I mean, obviously, and they actually did pretty good. So I got it through Best Buy, but they basically, it was another company, right? It's just how the pre-built is. And they emailed me this morning, and I start sending them pictures of everything, and they're all, the guy immediately says, "Oh, is your fans working?" And I say, "Yeah." And then he takes pictures like, might be the cooler, the CPU cooler, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I also have a subscription with I have the membership with Best Buy, and I got it through them, so I should go through them for the Geek Squad to see if they can just check it out. Because he's like, "Oh, do you feel comfortable installing it yourself?" I was like, "No, I'm just not PC savvy like that." So I ended up setting with Best Buy, sent it to them. This all happened today too, which is crazy. And so I sent it to them, and basically they ran the check, and yeah, exactly what it was. It was the cooler, but they even said, they're like, "Was it always bent when you first got the PC?" And I was like, actually, I did notice that, but I thought it was normal. It did look weird too.
I'm sorry. Oh,
there was like a little part where the cooler.
Yeah.
It was like a bent, and I always knew it and thought it looked funky when I first saw it. This boss is crazy. But I never said anything, and everything ran great up until now. And they're just like, "Yeah, that's what it is." So the company, I told them what it was. He even said that I think that's what it was too. But they said, "Hey, we're going to send it for free, and it should be there in over a week." And so I got my PC back from Best Buy, and they said, "Once you have it, bring it back, and we'll install it all free." So I'm not paying for anything because obviously I paid for the membership for Best Buy, so it's not that. So that finally paid off. But yeah, dude, it was so I'm excited to get that replaced, and hopefully I can start running games again. Because yeah, dude, it was frustrating, bro. I was getting really upset, and just like, I'm like, this is a brand new PC. Why am I having issues? So that's my story. I had to share it with y'all.
No, I'm glad you shared. I mean, because you never know, someone might have had the same issue and not know what was going on. Because, dude, I've heard like some horror stories with PC gaming, and that's like the one thing that we've talked about, and one of the things, the reasons you didn't want to go into PC gaming, because it isn't plug and play. A lot of the stuff is, don't get me wrong, a PS5 will break and an Xbox Series X, and things happen, right? But there's something about a PC where it's like you really have to go down the line of what it could be. Like for me, I had an issue with my computer where it would turn off randomly. I think I was telling you with this, and it was one of the computers.
Yeah.
I ended up selling you this PC eventually, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you sold that to someone else. But that PC, it would turn off on me randomly, and I told you, dude, I don't know what's going on. I've tried everything. I fixed all these things, and then I called this guy that was like a PC like consultant to like, you know, to fix things. And I'm like, do you know what it could be or something? And he's like, I don't know, I'd have to look at it. And I'm all, do you charge? And he's like, yeah. And then he was gonna charge me like stupid like $100, something dumb, just to even just check it. And dude, he said it could be. He's all, is there anything you could tell me that like it could be this? And he's all, it could be the RAM, like it's not connected right, or is that you're using different style of RAM? Because if you use two different styles of RAM, or I forget what it was, something like that, it won't work. And I had installed a new RAM on it, and it was this whole stupid. It was a RAM issue basically. And so essentially, he told me that I fixed it myself. But bro, I remember he was like, "Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, you got it for free. I don't know what to tell you." And he kind of got bothered that I figured it out as I was on the phone with him. But I mean, I told him, "I'm all, if I ever have issues, I'll come to you." You know, I obviously never had an issue since, but it was crazy because then I ended up going to Best Buy, and I eventually went with you so we can have the computer be, because I had gotten help build my PC with one of my buddies, Owen, at the time. And he did it himself basically. I think I helped with little things here and there, and then I eventually installed things again later on. But yeah, for the most part, it was him. And we made an appointment for Best Buy, you and I, and we made our PCs. I had them like connect everything much better than I did, and so yeah, it's kind of interesting, huh? Issues.
Yeah, dude, it is tough. I mean, yeah. Yeah, because I remember when you sold me that PC, my buddy Jamie, he gave me one of his extra SSDs, and he was like plugging in. I saw him like putting it together, and I was watching. I was like, I gotta pay attention to this because I'm gonna have to do it someday. And like even him is like, oh, this is not clicked in right. You have to make sure it's pushed in, but you can't push it in too much because you might break something. I'm like, oh my gosh. So like when I got the new PC, I had to do that and like unscrew little screws, and they, you know, a lot of these screws are in the worst places. And like some of them strip pretty easily, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's like it's intense, right? And then if you drop a screw, it falls in there, and you're like, ah.
And I remember.
And also with this, they didn't send me an assembly kit with this PC. Wow. So I remember I was trying to put in the SSD, and it wasn't doing it right. I'm like, what the heck? And I emailed them. They're, oh yeah, you're missing the kit. I'm like, geez, these guys are just keep messing up with me.
I know something was going on. It's funny because I remember when I told you that Owen was helping me with the PC. There was like things that he didn't do that I had to do myself, and because I eventually got more stuff, and when I was doing it myself, I filmed myself doing it because I was just messing around, but I had filmed myself because there's like a video of Henry Cavill, dude, the original, no, not the original, but the Superman, the one in The Witcher as well, right? He builds a PC and he shows you how he does it, and I did a video like that, dude. Because I was inspired by him, I looked to do it, and that was so funny. Because obviously I was being silly.
With a tight shirt.
Yeah, with a tight shirt, dude. Freaking. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you, but you probably don't recall now. But it was just being
so
silly.
funny.
But I was funny because
you definitely did.
Because there's so much, so much going on. A PC is not. It's not an easy task, honestly, but it is. Once you figure it out, dude, it's like, you know, the tinkering with anything.
It's worth.
It's definitely worth it. But
yeah, it's funny because I was at Best Buy too, and it's funny because they like get you all hyped up. So friends of the channel, I don't know if I'm not gonna share all the stories, but I've had some times where I've gone to the Geek Squad thing. So I pay for this Total Tech membership. I have gone to Geek Squad a few times, and there's times where they weren't able to help me, and I would get upset. And like, I'm like, what am I even paying for? And I just like, I would think like, man, like, why am I paying for this? Why am I paying for this? Today was not that day. It came out great. But it's so funny because when I go there, the girl that was helping me, she's like, oh, you're a Total Tech membership. Great move. Look at all these devices you have that you bought. Oh, you're smart. You're using it. Like, they just hyping me up with it. I'm like, yeah. And it's so funny. It's like, yeah. And like part of me wanted to say, yeah, you guys haven't helped me all the time. But it's just funny. She's like, oh, yeah, you got to do it. Yeah. Oh, smart. You know, they hype you up. They glaze you up.
They're stuffing you for the kill. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's
Are you sure you don't want to add this extra $3,000? You know, they didn't say that. But yeah, dude, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, let's.
What do you think of the game so far?
Yeah, dude, honestly, it looks crazy on it. I've been like as we're talking, I've been watching, and I'm pretty sure you guys have watched, and you're probably like, man, these guys should be talking about the game that they're playing, or watching.
I know.
Him play that. But yeah, no, it looks intense, dude. There's so much going on. But I will say this, and I don't think it's because it's a trial. I think the game just might be a little bit easier than Returnal, but you should have been dead a long time ago. Like, because I played Returnal recently, and it's not that you're bad. It because it looks crazy. I'm just saying I know that I've played Returnal, and what has happened to you, I'm like, you should have been dead. And I know you've fallen off and things like that, but
as people that haven't played like these games, you are supposed to die. Like it like sometimes it advances some story moments. But yeah, obviously, no, I felt the same exact way, dude. I was even like playing it because you're right. I think I died pretty quickly in Returnal, but they even said this one was a little easier. Not like easier, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It is. And there's moments where you can upgrade yourself, and that you might see. I'm not sure if I will have the chance to do it here, but yeah, dude, it's a cool game, dude. And as you see, a lot going on. This is like not the typical game that I would play, but I actually really dig it, dude. To be honest with you.
No, it looks cool, man. Honestly, when you were telling me about it, and you're like, "Should we get this game?" And there was no good sale, so had this game gotten on sale, I would have probably been very. We would have probably owned this this week, but it didn't. The sale was so bad, right? You even like stated that before.
Oh yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it last week. Last week played Black Ops. Mm-hmm.
That is correct. Yeah, what was it like? It was just still 70. And I get it; they want to make their money, but it's like the game feels like it should have gone cheaper by now.
The regular edition was 70. The deluxe edition is 80. The only one that was on sale was the deluxe edition for $20. You pay 60, but they didn't put $20 off on the standard. So that's why I was like, that's dumb. Like why not just put the standard edition? But I mean, obviously they want know why. They want their money. I was like, I would want this game. I do. It is a cool game. Like, and even when I said like I got so close to beating that boss, that even made me want it more. And I remember, and I even downloaded Returnal just to have it ready because I'm like, maybe I'll give it a go again.
Yeah, that's the thing with this game too. Like, it looks awesome, and I definitely would rather play this than Returnal because of it being a little bit easier. Because I'm not the best at these games. This is very like a Contra sort of game, you know, like those old school games. But like, yeah, obviously it's a little bit more intense. But it feels like I would like to play this like, but like cheaper. And I feel like also it's gonna come out on premium soonish, which is, it's sad to say that, like, oh, I'd rather have this cheaper, but it's like it's not because of the quality of the game. It's just there's so many games I'm already playing, and it's like I don't plan on spending. It's like if I spend $70 every time a game comes out, I'd be even more broke. You know what I mean? It's like there's a reason we stopped buying all these games. There's just so much that comes out. And I'd rather not have a $70 backlogged game that I'm not going to play for a while.
No, yeah, I can definitely see it coming out soon. Wow, I can definitely see it coming out soon on premium. I think Returnal's on premium.
Yeah,
it is sad. You know, it's funny. I say soon, but it ends up not being that soon because like by the time we get there, like, oh, it's here, but it's probably a year past because so much happens, right? You kind of just forget.
True. When did this game come out? Do you recall?
I want to say it came out in March. Because I remember, I think it came out this year. Oh, because that's when everything was coming out.
This game probably won't be.
April 30th. I mean, April 30th. Sorry. But yeah, so it's only been out. Yeah, a couple months.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Then no. Definitely not gonna go.
And I know it didn't sell that well. Well, I mean, it went on sale, but like I said, it was just the deluxe. But
yeah, but it's
not even the physical editions on sale either.
I'm thinking that they're really trying, because I think they know that the game is good. I know people were complaining about the story. I won't get into it because I don't want to spoil anything for you. I had watched a video and I'm like, I mean, you know, it's kind of a silly story, or kind of a silly reason to hate the game because the gameplay's so cool. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is, dude. I mean, I'm about to be dead. It's a good game. It's a lot of fun. But sorry, continue your thought.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like I know that the story, something gets silly or something they say, but I mean, the gameplay is king, and it looks like a lot of fun. I don't know if even when I was playing Returnal, did I even notice that the gameplay was that great. You know what I mean? Or like I was like, I mean, the gameplay, the story was that cool. That I could recall.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the game here. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. It was fun playing. Ernie,
Don't worry, I'll fix the video and everything. I'll add more.
oh, okay.
to
I
it.
don't know if you want to say
No, but yeah,
you want to
we
say
could.
anything before we get out.
Yeah, of course. I mean, as always, dude. Well, actually, Lex, I guess we'll hear your
Oh,
last final thoughts about this game. But what were your overall thoughts of while playing this trial?
dude, I like it. I had a blast, and as you get in more into it, it is a lot of fun as well. You were all just seeing the beginning of the game. Once you get a little more deeper in, and you start upgrading yourself and making yourself stronger, and figuring out the guns, the gunplay, and kind of figuring out what everything means, it just starts to get a lot more fun. I wish I had done the clip of me playing the boss, but I actually forgot to clip it. But the trial's over, so I'm curious if you're able to get in there and get the trial. I wonder if you would be able to do it. Probably not.
Maybe I doubt it though. I think it's tied to your account because I don't
That's
have
true.
that.
That's
Yeah, so
true.
it'd be different. But yeah,
But yeah, I mean,
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, like I said, it looks cool. Even from watching you play, makes me want to play. If this ever goes
mhm.
on sale, I definitely would love to give it a chance because it looks like a great game. It's just I'm not ready to spend $70 on something that I will most
Yeah,
likely not
I
play
hear
as
you.
much. You know what I mean? And that's the difference, right? And now again, that's not
Exactly.
saying that the game is bad, right? But but yeah,
No, not at all.
as always, Lex, if I may, I would like to thank the audience for tuning in every week when we drop an episode. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you. Please follow us on, or actually subscribe to us on YouTube. Give us a like, give us a comment, let us know what your thoughts were about the video. Please share us with your friends and family, your girlfriends, your grandparents. Maybe they want to talk about Saros. Maybe they want to hear about his story about Best Buy. I don't know. And also please follow us on Instagram at checkpoint_reach. There, I and Lex will be there to answer any inquiries you might have. Lex, please send us home.
Yes, share os.
He's good. He's good.
Share.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, dude. I had a blast playing. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to us chat. 5 minutes of 30-minute gameplay about the actual game. We appreciate you guys sticking in with us. But I know we come for you guys. We want to talk about it because we have fun talking and a lot of stories to tell. A lot of things happen between these weeks of me and Ernie. But yes, thank you all so much. We will see you all next time. Checkpoint reached. Goodbye.